It's insanity that came to this.
Small fringe minority holding unacceptable views.
Friendly protest.
A number of trucks slow-rolled their way to the Niagara region Sunday morning.
Hundreds of truckers continue to roll east.
The convoy was met with a large number of supporters braving the cold along the way, many of whom say they are fully vaccinated but are simply against vaccination mandates.
A lot of people are trying to say that these types of things are done out of anger, but this is actually being done out of frustration towards the things that the government is imposing upon Canadian citizens.
The last few years have been hard on everybody. This is our freedoms, our rights. They've been taken away. We want them back. We got the ground rumbling now.
This protest isn't about truckers. It's about people who don't want to believe in science, don't follow the principles that are going to keep us all safe, and at the same time are expressing a very concerning degree of intolerance and hateful messaging that has no place in Canada. So we're going to stay focused on supporting Canadians to get through this the right way by listening to science. I think it's extremely important to recognize that we always in Canada will defend freedom of assembly, freedom of expression, freedom to protest against a government that people disagree with. That is all fine.
Because of Omicron that are set to end mid-month, we'll see what can go now.
So that we can do this cautiously and not put people at risk as we're getting closer and closer to the end of this wave. We are progressing through this surge, which means we can look very soon at starting to gradually ease restrictions in the weeks ahead. Some things that we know are working and give people the ability to do higher risk activities more safely.
But when it falls into hate speech, when it falls into causing economic damage or fear and assaults on innocent residents of Ottawa, that's unacceptable, and that's where the police will ensure that things get back to normal quickly, and that is what people are focused on. Actually, I think the lesson of this pandemic was how united Canadians are. We saw neighbors helping out neighbors. We saw everyone supporting our frontline workers. Canada's never been so united.
Where it has been 1 week since the so-called Freedom Convoy rolling in, and there is still no end in sight to the anti-vaccine mandate protest.
It's a frustrating experience for everyone, particularly people who live in the center town and lower town communities. And it's been very frustrating when the trucks, the protesters, onto residential streets, blocking residential streets, forcing businesses to close. Protesters have gone down significantly, but we're expecting more coming in this weekend, and I believe there's also trucks coming to Toronto and perhaps Quebec City as well, and have put up with so much, including horns blaring all day, and the behavior of some of the people that came to Ottawa for this rally and this protest is really reprehensible. Stealing from meals from a soup kitchen in Lower Town. This kind of behavior is absolutely repugnant, and it does the cause great harm. They've lost a lot of credibility, these organizers. Yesterday, I was in contact with the GoFundMe people, urging them to hold and continue to freeze funds until these people leave our city, because it seems to be the only way to get them out is to almost entice them with that $10 million. I have complete confidence in the chief and the police officers who were put in a very untenable situation. They have been enforcing laws. We have ticketed and towed individual vehicles. Our Rideau Centre, which is one of our largest shopping centres, has been shut down for almost a week now. The people of our city, the government of Canada is not being hurt by this protest. It's the citizens of the city of Ottawa who are.